We have a full house. So we have students from our public schools, private schools, and charter schools. And what an honor. First of all, I want to thank you for representing your schools and taking on this big responsibility and making everyone proud, not only at your school, but in our community and county. So, one thing I'd like to say, that regardless of what happens this morning, you are all winners. You gave it your best, and that's what matters the most. At the end of the day, you should feel proud of what you accomplished. Look around you, shake the person next to you's hand, and introduce you guys. Please introduce yourself to your neighbor on the left side and on the right side. Okay, shake hands. I'm not seeing the shake of hands. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wish them good luck. It's all a teamwork here. All right. So, on behalf of the community and myself, my name is Alfredo Velásquez. I'm the Santa Cruz County School Superintendent. This is the 16th year that I get to host this. Let me tell you, I went to Lincoln School. I was part of the spelling bee, and the word I missed out on was occasion, and to this day I can't spell occasion. So then I met a mom this morning, who told me, I asked them how they were doing, and she goes, I asked her daughter, are you ready? She was born ready. So you guys are all born ready to go, right Mel?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so why don't you stand up? Why don't we give them a round of applause? You may sit down. And I know you're going to be nervous with this whole process. Just take a deep breath. So I'm going to start introducing our guests. And again, I wish you the best of luck. Give it your best, and just think twice before you start talking to the mic, and be relaxed, all right? At the end of this event, we're going to be having hamburgers for you, and a little celebration. You're going to be eating a lot of gifts, okay? So let's begin with our guests. We have the Rio Rico Rotary Club here. Let's give them a round of applause. The Rio Rico Rotary Club is a great partner of ours in this wonderful year. Will you please stand up, Rio Rico Rotary Club? Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're a tremendous partner for this event. And they also provide the dictionaries. Thank you so much. I also want to thank our rules person here, Mr. Frederick. Our two young, or father and son, the sailors, for recording the event, and Mr. Frederick will get into more detail about that. I want to thank Sedesco. For those of you who have gone to the back, there's some breakfast back there. They did a phenomenal job. Let's thank Sedesco for doing the wonderful breakfast. Thank you, Sedesco. I want to thank the parents, because it takes not only the parents but also the school to work together in creating this great success and something to celebrate. And here we are as a community celebrating what a school and a parent have done. So parents, it's an honor to have you here. Will you please stand up so that we can acknowledge all the parents? Parents, please stand up. Thank you for what you do. also the principals. I can't name you all because I know that I'm going to forget somebody's name, but I thank you for being here. Principals, thank you for all your support. Will you please stand up? We also have some of the teachers that are in the homeroom teachers. If you're here, teachers, will you please stand up? Teachers, thank you. Thank you for what you do in the classroom. Congratulations to you too. The spelling bee coordinators for the districts, are you here? Spelling bee coordinators? Please stand up. Okay, I also would like to thank staff, Marisol, Julie. I want to thank them for putting all this together, getting all the schools involved. Where are you, Marisol and Julie? And back here. All right, thank you for setting. Love it. What do you think? You did a great job. I also want to thank the office staff for all their support because I know it takes some extra help. Thank you, office staff, for being here as well. All right, I'd like to introduce our judges. To the right, we have Ms. Giovanna Lopez from State Bar. She has been one of our judges for 16 years. I want to thank her for being here. I want to thank the Honorable Justice of the Peace, Emilio Velásquez, for being here. And our Honorable Santa Cruz County Treasurer, Ms. I also like to thank one of our superintendents from the county that's here today, and that's Superintendent Fady. Superintendent Fady, thank you for being here and supporting us today. And I also want to thank the press for being here. Thank you for being here. And I guess we've got a special escort. We have the Nogales Police Department here too. Thank you, MPD, for all you do. All right, are you guys ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. I don't hear you. One more time. Are you ready? Yes. Parents, are you ready? Yes. Teachers, are you ready? Yes. Principals. Guys, are you ready? Yes! The best of luck. Good luck, guys.
And good morning to you. I am going to be a person that you're going to hear a lot from over the next however many minutes this takes. But I am not the most important person in the room. Well, you are, because you're the ones that are spelling. And then the next most important are the judges, because they decide whether you spelled it right. I'm just going to give you the words. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm useful, not important. I like that. The rules are kind of long. They're a little boring, but I got to read them, because we got to know what the rules are so we're all on the same page. First of all, the fact that you are here means that you are qualified to be here. If you were not, you would not be participating in this bee. So I'm not going to go through all the qualifications because that's a full page and a half that nobody really wants to hear. You're qualified, that's why you're here. Next, the bee is going to be conducted in rounds. Every round, each speller will be given one word. you have to spell that word correctly. Under most circumstances, if you misspell the word, then you are eliminated at the end of the round. I said under most circumstances. One circumstance in which you would not be eliminated is if everybody, got to me there for a second, is if everybody was misspelled their word in that round, then everybody stays in. Now that's not going to happen with all of you guys right here. But by the time we get to the end of the B, and there's only 3 people, 2 people, it often happens that everybody spells the word wrong. If that happens, then you stay in the B at the end of the round. The list is taken from scripts. They're the ones who have designed this list. I have not seen it before I got here this morning, first time I'd seen it. The list is in a set order. I will not change that order at all. And I'm telling you this because there are going to be some times that some of you are going to get some really hard words, and then the next person might get a really easy word. I didn't decide that. Nobody knew where you were going to be sitting before you got here today. You were given a number after you got here. Nobody knew what number you'd be. So just so everybody knows, we're not trying to give easy words to some kids and hard words to other ones. It's the luck of the draw. And we have no control over who's going to get what word. So the definitions, pronunciation, all of that is in the Merriam-Webster's Unabridged Dictionary, that enormous book sitting in front of Miss Gutfar there. She will not have to use it. I have the Pronouncer's Guide, which actually has everything we need in it. So she's not going to have to flip through all those pages trying to find a single word. But all the words are from there. There are some differences in definitions and things like that in other dictionaries, but we're going strictly by the way Merriam-Webster uses it. I might also add that there will be times that I am saying a word that comes from another language. I will be using the English pronunciation. So if there is a Spanish word, for instance, I will say it according to the English pronunciation, not according to the Spanish pronunciation. But the same goes with French and German and all the other languages. I'll be using the English pronunciation. Sometimes there are alternate pronunciations. I might not give them to you if I think it's going to confuse you more than it will help you, because some of those pronunciations are regional variations that nobody here would ever say in a million years, and it would only confuse you. If that's the case, I may not offer it, but you are free to ask me, are there any other pronunciations? And I will be happy to give you the extra ones. Mostly I will give you the 2 or 3 that are offered, unless, like I said, in my judgment, it's just going to be confusing. But feel free to ask me for more. I will do everything I can to help you. If you need to know something like the definition of a word, want me to use the word in a sentence, by the way, using the word in a sentence is generally much easier to understand than the definitions. Some of the definitions are really out there, but then if you hear the word in a sentence, you know exactly what it means. I can give you the part of speech. I can give you the language of origin. I can't give you much beyond that, but I can give you all that. I can pronounce a word again. If you didn't quite hear me, then ask me if I'd say it again. And I'm more than happy to do that. The judges will try and help you. What I recommend strongly that you do, we do not require, but I strongly recommend that you repeat the word before you spell it. So if I give you the word anti-disestablishmentarianism, which I won't, don't worry, but if I give you that word, then you repeat the word anti-disestablishmentarianism. If you said the word wrong, if you said anti-disestablishmentarianistic, then they can catch that before you spell the word wrong. So it really, really, really is important to say the word and then spell the word and then usually repeat the word afterwards. If you do not say the word, you will not be disqualified. But it's very helpful if you do. And remember, they're deciding whether you spelled the word correctly or not me. I'm just giving you the word. I can give you information, but they make the decision. So look at them when you're spelling the word. You're going to be tempted to look at me because I gave you the word, but I don't decide. They do. And sometimes seeing your mouth makes all the difference in the world. So look at them when you're saying it. If a word has one or more homonym, I will try every time to give you the definition or use that word in a sentence, something to distinguish it. If you know which word I'm giving you, you must spell that word. If, however, a word has a homonym, and I was not clear on which word you're going to get, then any spelling you give that's correct will be okay. But I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen. Once I tell you, you got to go with that. As an example, if I gave you the word to, well, 3 spellings of the word to. T-O, T-O-O, T-W-O. Now, if I said your word is to, and I will repeat each word at least once, then if that's all I gave you, any spelling would have been right. T-O, T-O-O, T-W-O. But if I said to, as in the number following 1 before 3, to, then you would have to spell it T-W-O because I was specific. And the other 2 spellings would be incorrect. So please, if you're not sure, ask me. I'll try and be clear as well. Any request you give that I may entertain, I'm happy to. I cannot give you root words. I can't give you alternate definitions, or, well, I'm not supposed to give you slower pronunciations, but if you ask me to repeat it, I might slow it down just so you can hear me more clearly. But you can't ask me to give a slower pronunciation. I will try and be as helpful as possible. The judges are going to watch you. They're going to be looking at your mouth. There are some letters that are very hard to distinguish. M and N sound a lot alike, but look at my mouth. M, N. Do you see how differently my mouth moves when I say those letters? That'll help them know what you're saying. D and T sound a lot alike. Try and be very clear, because putting D where a T should be is the wrong way. So look at the judges. Let them see your mouth when you're spelling. It will help you, and you're the ones we're concerned about. If I say a word wrong, the judges could stop me. And they say, Mr. Frederick, are you sure about that pronunciation? And I'll probably say, let me look at it again. I will try and use the diacritical markings. Those are the markings for pronunciation in the dictionary that are printed here. And I know you guys know what diacritical markings are, but your parents don't. So that's why I'm explaining so they know what we're talking about. There are a few reasons you can be disqualified that are not part of misspelling. Some of these I don't think will ever happen, but they could. If, for instance, it is your turn to spell, and guys, I'm just gonna, at first I'll call your number, but after a while I'll just say next because I might forget what number we're on. So please be aware, if it is your turn to spell, and if I call you, and if the judges say, please, number 75, we don't have that many, number 75, please come up and spell. If number 75 does not come up and spell when it's their time and they've been asked to do so, then they will be removed. They are disqualified. Second, if you engage in unsportsmanlike conduct, now I don't expect that. I have never seen that happen in a county bee or even in a school spelling bee. But if somebody starts making noise while you're trying to spell, if somebody's throwing something at you, it tries to trip you while you're walking up, that person gets disqualified. I can't imagine anybody that's gotten this far, because you've had to study, you've had to work, you're very qualified. I can't imagine you would do that. But if anybody does it, somebody besides you, of course, somebody else, they're disqualified. So that's important. If you get up and you start to utter nonsense sounds, not letters, while you're spelling, say we're back at the word anti-disestablishmentarianism, and you say anti-disestablishmentarianism, A-N-T-I-D-M. Well, those weren't letters I was saying. I was just mumbling. Now, because our judges want you to do your best, they might ask you to repeat it. And if you repeat nonsense, then you are eliminated. So make sure you're saying real letters at least. Don't throw a button and a number in or something like that. Make sure they're all real letters. Now, the worst rule in the whole bunch of rules, and the one that breaks my heart, because I have seen this happen negatively so many times, is you may start spelling a word again, but you must retrace those letters exactly the way you started. For instance, if the word was Andes, like the mountain, and you went A, and you could go back and go A-N-D-E-S. But say you started to spell it wrong. A-N-D-Y. A-N-D-E-S. Well, I got it right, but I changed a letter. The first time I said the Y, which was wrong, and I went back and I corrected it, but it's too late. You cannot change what you originally said. So you can respell a word, but it must be using exactly the same letters in exactly the same order. Now, you might have noticed that the word I spelled is normally capitalized. And it's a good thing if you say capital A-N-D-E-S. But if you forget to say capital, that doesn't matter. As long as the letters are the correct letters in the correct order, that's all that matters. If there is a hyphen, if there is an apostrophe, if there's any other kind of accent like that, you do not have to say it. Even if it's in the spelling, if you forget to say it, that's all right. As long as the letters are correct and the letters are in the right order, you're good. You need to, once again, say the word, spell it, say it again. It's for your benefit. At the end of the B, the rules get a little different. In order to win the spelling bee, an individual has to be the only person to spell their word correctly for 2 rounds in a row. I'll give you an example. We have speller A and speller B. Speller A gets a hard word and spells it correctly. Speller B gets a hard word and doesn't spell it correctly. Speller A now has to spell one more word correctly. If they miss it, both of them still stay in the B. So even though B missed their word and A got their first word right, they still have to spell one more word correctly. And if they spell it correctly, they win the B. If they misspell it, then they just go right back into it. This can also happen with 3 people. You can have 3 people left. One person spells a word correctly. They still have to get one more word correct. If they miss it, all 3 stay in the B. If they get it correct, they're the winner. Then we have a spell off for second place. And the 2 that missed those words still keep spelling until only one of them gets it right. Now, for second place, you don't have to spell 2 correct words by yourself in a row. Only be the last one left standing, which does happen quite a bit. That way we've got our first place, second place, and third place. I don't need that we know that we've ever had to do anything to get a third place person. The winner will, of course, go on to the state spelling bee in Phoenix. And of course, I hope that our winner here goes on to state, and it goes on to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., because that's a big, juicy scholarship attached to that. And I want one of you guys to win it. That would thrill me. Make sure I don't get anything. Oh, appeals. Very important. If the teacher or parent of a student feels like the judges made an error in their judgment, which I can't imagine any of our judges making an error, but if you feel they might have, and of course you know your student better than anybody else, but if you feel like that perhaps they made a mistake, they made an error, then you'll go over here to Jim. Can you wave your hand, or somebody in the Rotary? They're going to handle appeal. Oh, back here. I thought you were over there. You're back here. Yeah. Go back there to Jim, and you have to write a written appeal. It must be done before the next time your speller would have gotten a word had they not been eliminated. So, if you think your student said an N, and the judges thought that they said an M and they marked it wrong, then you go back to the judge and you make the appeal. They will try and make sure that this doesn't happen, but sometimes these things happen. Go back, you file the appeal with Jim, he'll bring it up here. Do not go up to the judges. Also, you cannot make an appeal against somebody else's student. You can't say, that awful child did it wrong. They need to get thrown out. That is not an appropriate appeal. You might feel that way. You just have to suck that up, parents and teachers. As long as the judges have made a decision, right now, they are more important than they will be the entire rest of the day. The rest of the day, people are going to question things that they do. They're going to say, you're wrong. They're going to disagree with them. But for this, they are king and queens. I cannot overrule their decision. In fact, the only people who can overrule their decisions are them. They can say, no, you're right, we'll change our mind. If there is a question, that's the reason that we're being recorded over here. They will play it back, and the judges will listen, and they will make a decision. Please be sure to speak clearly into the microphone, and I'm going to do so. Simply because you guys need to be looking down. So we're going to put this over here. Pick it up if you're tall, move it down if you're short, or not as tall, say short. Put it where your mouth is, let them hear you, and let them see your mouth, okay? It seems that it is a fact of nature that we're going to put the shortest people right next to the tallest people. So the mic's going to be going up and down all morning long. That's okay. Make sure you're heard. And the reason the mic is important is it is going to be recording what you're saying. And you want to make sure if there's an appeal or a question that we can go back to it. And if you're down here and the mic's up here, we can't hear you. The judges have to hear you. Make sure that they do. If for some reason, I can't imagine I would make a mistake, but if I make a mistake and I say the word incorrectly and you spell the word I said correctly, that's a reason for an appeal. But they'll stop me. They'll say, Mr. Frederick, what did you say? Do that right. And I'll do it right, because they're the bosses. Anybody have any questions? Yes, ma'am. We are going to have a practice round. Good question. And in the practice round, if you spell your word incorrectly, you just go back, sit down, it's fine. Matter of fact, I'll probably just give you another word to spell correctly. It will not count against you. You will not be eliminated in the practice round. We purposely had the trap door taken out in front of the microphone so that you can't fall down into the pit underneath the building. So you're safe. If you spell the word wrong, you just go sit down. No problems. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
If a word has two different spellings, anyone would be correct.
If a word has two and sometimes three different spellings, as long as it's one of the appropriate correct spellings, you're golden. And I will tell you, there is at least one word with more than one correct spelling. At least meaning there's really more than that. But at least one. Depends on how far we go. Other questions? Yes, ma'am. Go back to your seat, and then they will let you know who's been eliminated in that round. So just come back here, just in case everybody misses it. You never know. So if you get a word wrong, just come back to your seat, and then they'll tell you when you made it at the end of the round. Good question. Yes, sir. Pardon? Yes. Now that's a good question. If you spell the word incorrectly, you will hear this sound, the bell of doom. It's a very cheerful bell of doom, but it's still a bell of doom because it means you spelled the word incorrectly. The judges will allow you to finish spelling a word. They're not going to, as soon as you hit the wrong letter, they're not going to ding you right then. They'll let you try the word, but if you hear that bell, that means you have spelled the word incorrectly. Any other questions? These are good questions. Yes, sir. Yes, you may ask me. You can ask me. You may ask me definition. You may ask me part of speech. You may ask me to use it in a sentence. And you may ask me the language of origin. I cannot give you the root word, but I can give you the language of origin. Any of those I can answer. If you needed, say I gave you the definition, then I gave you the part of speech, then I gave you a sentence, and you can ask me, could you please repeat the definition? I'll be glad to. Once again, warning, the definitions can sometimes be difficult to follow. The sentences are usually a lot more helpful. Any other questions? Okay, let's go through our practice round.
Mr. Frederick?
Yes?
That was in the video, I forgot.
That's fine. Let's stand and we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Mr. Velásquez. I was so worried about you. Parents, this is going to be live streamed. If for some reason you do not want your student to appear in the video, the live stream video, could you please go back and tell Edgardo over here, don't video, give them the number, because they may not know the name of the child, but give them the number so that they will make sure that that child does not appear in video. If you're okay with it, then that's fine. But if there's a specific reason you don't want your child to appear, that's fine. Also, before we get started on this, everybody take out your cell phone. You got it, take it out, take out your cell phone. It needs to be on vibrate or mute. Do not let it ring when your student is trying to spell a word and you mess them up and it's your fault that they missed it and you're going to have to go home with them. Make sure it's on mute, vibrate. We don't want it ringing. If you know that you're going to have to go answer a call, there's some sort of emergency you're waiting, maybe there's a baby being born or something. If you know that, then please get kind of close to the exit so you can go outside. Please do not answer your phone in here because we don't want anything to distract our students. We want them to be able to focus, know what's going on. All right, practice round. What I'm going to ask you to do is come up, introduce yourself, say what grade you're in and what school you go to. Have your homeschooled, say homeschool. And then I will give you a practice word, and if you spell it right, then you won't hear anything. If you spell it wrong, you'll hear a D. I'll also warn you, I don't have quite as much information on these words, because these are not the official words, these are just for practice. So while I have words in a sentence, I don't always have definitions for them. I can usually give you a part of speech. So go easy on me on these. Okay, number one. Your name, grade, and school.
My name is Enrique Heredia. I am in 8th grade and I go to Sacred Heart.
Welcome. Your word is salt. Salt, as in a little salt is good, but too much salt can be bad for you.
SALT.
Thank you. Number two.
My name is Raul Rivera, and I am in 5th grade, and I go to Sunshine Christian School.
Welcome. Your word is soda. Soda. I like the taste of wild cherry soda. Soda.
Soda. S-O-D-A. Soda.
Thank you. Number three.
Just real quick, make sure you speak a little bit louder because it's very soft and we can barely hear you. Make sure you speak a little louder and clear. Okay?
My name is Yana Andres. I am a 7th grader from Blessed Shadows Ministry.
Welcome. Your word is holy. Holy as in sacred. For instance, the Temple Mount in Jerusalem is a holy place. Holy.
Holy. H-O-L-Y. Holy.
Thank you. And just to clarify, there are other spellings for the word holy, but those have very different meanings. W-H-O-L-L-Y, for instance. But because I gave a definition in the sentence, she spelled the correct word. Number four.
My name is Martin and I go to Patagonia Elementary School and I'm in 5th grade.
Welcome. Your word is fresh. Fresh.
Fresh. F-R-E-S-H. Fresh.
Thank you. Number five.
My name is Diego Sanchez and I go to Parker Elementary School.
Welcome. Your word is Friday. Friday.
Friday. F-R-I-D-A-Y. Friday.
Thank you. And just as a note, Friday is normally capitalized, but he said all the letters in the right order, the right letters, so that was right. He didn't have to say capital. Number six.
Good morning, my name is Jonathan Samuel. I'm in 5th grade and I go to Lincoln Elementary School.
Welcome. Your word is down. Down.
Down. D-O-W-N. Down.
Thank you. Number seven.
Good morning, my name is Miguel Valenzuela. I'm in 7th grade and I go to Wake Carpenter Middle School.
Welcome. Your word is stuff. Stuff.
Stuff.
Stuff. S-T-U-F-F. Stuff.
Thank you. Number 8.
I am Esli Guerrero, and I go to Patagonia Middle School, and I am in 6th grade.
Welcome. Your word is child. Child.
Child. C-H-I-L-D. Child.
Thank you. Number 9.
Good morning. My name is Lynette Chavez, and I go to Mountain View Elementary, and I am in 4th grade.
Welcome. Your word is many. Many is in how many times have you been to Disneyland? Many.
Many. M-A-N-Y. Many.
Thank you. Number 10.
Hi, I'm Elle. I'm in 6th grade and I go to Elgin Middle School.
Welcome. Your word is bunch. Bunch. B-U-N. We're going to skip that word. I gave you a little more information than I meant to. Your word is, and an appropriate word after that, your word is mess. Mess, as in Johnny made a mess in the living room.
Mess. M-E-S-S. Mess.
Thank you. Number 11.
Hello, my name is Ike. I go to the school and I'm a 5th grader.
Welcome. Your word is team. Team, as in the basketball team was going to get new uniforms. Team.
Team. T-E-A-M. Team.
Thank you. Number 12.
Hi, my name is Kimberly, and I'm in 5th grade, and I go to San Cayetano Elementary School.
Welcome. Your word is polo. Polo. As in, the game of polo is played on a 10-acre grass field. Polo.
Polo. P-O-L-O. Polo.
Thank you. Number 13.
My name is Alec Grijalva, and I'm in 4th grade, and I go to Little Red School.
Welcome. Your word is note. Note.
Note. N-O-T-E. Note.
Thank you. Number 14.
Hello, my name is Manuel Magallanes, and I'm in 7th grade, and I go to Mexican Academy.
Welcome. Your word is kind. Kind.
Kind. K-I-N-D. Kind.
Thank you. Number 15.
My name is Oscar Montijo, and I'm a 5th grader from Challenger Elementary.
Welcome. Your word is charm. Charm.
Charm. C-H-A-R-M.
Thank you. Number 16.
Hi, my name is Alexis Simon, and I'm in 7th grade, and I go to Little Red School.
Welcome. Your word is turtle. Turtle.
Turtle. T-U-R-T-L-E. Turtle.
Thank you. Number 17.
My name is Vika Hetherington, and I'm in the 8th grade at Guatimundo Middle School.
Hardest school name to say in the whole district, the whole county, so yeah. Your word is banana. Banana.
B-A-N-A-N-A.
Thank you. I always have trouble stopping on that one. Number 18.
My name is Iker Lopez from Mario Balti, and I'm in 4th grade.
Welcome. You might want to pull the mic down so it can pick you up better. Yeah. Your word is cherry. Cherry.
Cherry. C-H-E-R-R-Y.
Thank you. Number 19.
My name is Gala Maldonado. I am in 5th grade and I go to Coronado Elementary School.
Welcome. Your word is may. May.
May. M-A-Y. May.
Thank you. Number 20.
My name is Nina Villalobos. I'm in 8th grade and I'm from Lord's Catholic School.
Welcome. Your word is soon. Soon.
S-O-O-N. Soon.
Thank you. Number 21.
My name is Denise Ampiz from Adrian Mitchell School, and I'm in 5th grade.
Welcome. Your word is stem. Stem.
May I use it in a sentence?
Certainly. The rose's stem had many thorns.
STEM. S-T-E-M. STEM.
Thank you. Number 22.
My name is Janetta, and I'm a 5th grader at Calabasas.
Welcome. Your word is dawn. Dawn, as in the rooster crows at the break of dawn.
Dawn. D-A-W-N. Dawn.
Thank you. Number 23.
My name is Jacobo Arenas. I'm a 6th grader at Calabasas.
Welcome. Your word is jolly. Jolly.
Jolly. J-O-L-L-Y. Jolly.
Thank you. Number 24.
Good morning. I'm Silvana Romero. I am in the fifth grade and I go to Michigayo Academy.
Welcome. Your word is basic. Basic.
Basic. B-A-S-I-C. Basic.
Your word is lime. Lime, as in the fish was marinated in lime juice.
Lime. L-I-M-E. Lime.
Thank you. And number 26.
My name is Elena Megris. I am in 6th grade, and I go to Montessori de Santa Cruz.
Welcome. Your word is sister. Sister.
Sister. S-I-S-T-E-R. Sister.
Thank you. And that concludes our practice round. Give them a big hand. Okay, everybody stand up. Now kind of shake it out. Stretch if you need to, because you've been sitting there a long time listening. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. Another deep breath. And let it out slowly. Now you may be seated. And let's begin with our bead first. The word is railings. Railings. It is plural. Railings.
R-A-I-L-A-Y-S.
The correct spelling is R-A-I-L-I-N-G-S. Railings.
Raula.
Your word is hitched. Hitched. It can get just a little confusing. It's a verb meaning caught or fastened by, as if by a hook or a knot. Hitched.
Hitched. H-I-T-C-H-E-D.
Thank you.
Sienna.
This word has a homonym and could be confused with another word, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is saints. Saints. It's a plural noun, meaning people who are slightly or considerably more charitable, patient, self-denying, or virtuous than the average person. In a sentence, when a nice couple stopped to help with our flat tire, Mom thanked them 100 times and called them saints on earth. Saints.
Saints. S-A-I-N-T-S. Saints.
Thank you.
Martin.
Your word is bossiness. Bossiness.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Certainly. Henry's teacher warned him that his bossiness wouldn't make him many friends. Bossiness.
Bossiness. B-O-S-S-Y-N-E-S-S. Bossiness.
The correct spelling is B-O-S-S-I-N-E-S-S.
Diego.
The word is kneeling. Kneeling.
Kneeling. N-E-E-L-I-N-G. Kneeling.
The correct spelling is K-N-E-E-L-I-N-G.
Jonathan.
Your word is 12. 12.
12. T-W-E-L-V-E.
And you caught the mistake. It is T-W-E-L-V-E. The reason he was excluded was because he left the T out when he went back. He spelled it correctly, but changed the order of the letters.
Ed.
Your word is hummingbird. Hummingbird.
Hummingbird. H-U-M-M-I-N-G-B-I-R-D. Hummingbird.
Thank you.
Esty.
Your word is donkeys. Donkeys.
Donkeys. D-O-N-K-E-Y-S. Donkeys.
Thank you.
Lynette.
Your word is grimy. Grimy.
Grimy. G-R-I-M-M-E-Y. Grimy.
The correct spelling is G-R-I-M-Y.
Al.
This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you some more information on it. Your word is until. Until. It's a conjunction meaning up to the time that. In a sentence, that would be, when Austin said he doesn't like dessert, Tilda responded in her best gave you the wrong sentence for that. The twins played in the yard until it got dark, and their father called them in for bed. Until.
Until. U-N-T-I-L. Until.
Thank you.
Iker. Wait, please.
Yes.
Good. Compute. Compute.
Compute. C-O-M-P-U-T-E. Compute.
Thank you.
Kimberly.
Your word is decide. Decide. It can also be pronounced decide. Decide or decide.
Decide. D-E-C-I-D-E.
decide.
Thank you.
Alan.
The word is beyond. Beyond.
Beyond. B-E-Y-O-N-D. Beyond.
Thank you.
Manuel.
The word is rituals. Rituals, it's a plural noun.
Rituals. R-I-T-U-A-L-S. Rituals.
Thank you.
Oscar.
This has a homonym, so I'll give you some more information on it. Your word is murals. Murals. It's a plural noun meaning paintings or other works applied to and made integral with wall surfaces. As in a sentence, the students decided to spruce up the outside of the school with a series of murals. Murals.
Murals. M-U-R-A-L-S.
Thank you.
Alexis.
The word is probably. Probably.
Probably. P-R-O-B-A-B-L-Y. Probably.
Thank you.
Vika.
This word has a homonym, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is beginning. Beginning, also beginning. It is a verb meaning performing or executing the first part of an action, activity, or procedure. Starting. Roxy is just beginning to learn geometry, but she already likes it a lot. Beginning.
Beginning. B-E-G-I-N-N-I-N-G. Beginning.
Thank you.
Iker.
This word has a homonym, so I'll give you more information. The word is ceiling. Ceiling. It's a noun meaning the overhead inside lining of a room. The ceiling of this room is very high. Ceiling.
Ceiling. C-E-I-L-I-N-G. Ceiling.
Thank you.
Gala.
The word is riffled. Riffled.
Riffled. R-I-F-F-L-E-D. Riffled.
Thank you.
Nina.
Your word is potential. Potential can also be pronounced potential. Potential or potential.
Potential. P-O-T-E-N-T-I-A-L. Potential.
Thank you.
Denise.
This word has a near homonym, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is vertical. Vertical. It's an adjective meaning perpendicular to the plane, as in Enid tried on a green skirt with thin vertical stripes. Vertical.
Vertical. B-E-R-T-I-C-A-L.
Thank you.
Renata.
The word is intertribal. Intertribal.
Intertribal. I-N-T-E-R-T-R-I-B-L-E. Intertribal.
Correct spelling is I-N-T-E-R-T-R-I-B-A-L.
Jacobo.
Your word is minerals. minerals. It's a plural noun. Minerals.
Minerals. M-I-N-E-R-A-L-S. Minerals.
Thank you.
Silvana.
Your word is inlet. Inlet can also be pronounced inlet. Inlet or inlet.
Can you use that in the sentence, please?
Certainly. Greta enjoyed having a picnic with her friends on the beach by the inlet every Sunday. Inlet.
Inlet. I-N-L-E-T. Inlet.
Thank you.
Zarina.
Deviation. Deviation.
Deviation. D-E-V-E-A-T-I-O-N.
The correct spelling is D-E-V-I-A-T-I-O-N. D-E-V-I-A-T-I-O-N. I'm sure if I said that right. The word is adjusted. Adjusted.
Adjusted. A-D-J-U-S-T-E-D. Adjusted.
Thank you.
Velásquez, Cruz, round one.
If you were eliminated, you may go ahead and be seated. And we begin round two.
Round four.
Your word is adjusted. Adjusted.
No. Next word is republic.
She just spelled Elena spelled.
Oh, I did mark it right. Oh, I'm sorry. The next word is, I did mark it, I apologize. You don't have to spell another word, somebody did. The word is republic. Republic. I told you to keep me on my toes. Republic.
Republic. R-E-P-U-B-L-I-C. Republic.
Thank you.
Sienna.
This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you a little more details. The word is efficient. Efficient can also be pronounced efficient. Efficient. It's an adjective meaning marked by qualities, characteristics, or equipment that facilitate the serving of a purpose or the performance of a task in the best possible manner. In a sentence, which will be a lot easier to understand. Kalinda is most efficient at work when she has a to-do list and checks things off as she goes. Efficient, efficient, or efficient.
Efficient. E-F-F-I-C-I-E-N-T. Efficient.
Thank you.
Miguel.
Your word is menacing. Menacing.
Menacing. M-E-N-A-C-I-N-G. Menacing.
Thank you.
Ashley.
It says several pronunciations, so I'll give you more than one. Your word is temperature. Temperature can also be pronounced temperature or temperature. Temperature.
Temperature. T-E-M-P-E-R-A-T-U-R-E. Temperature.
Thank you.
Al.
Your word is limbering. Limbering.
Limbering. L-I-M-B-E-R-I-N-G. Limbering.
Thank you.
Hector.
Your word is switcheroo. Switcheroo.
Switcheroo.
S-W-I-T-C-H-R-O-O, Switcheroo.
Correct spelling is S-W-I-T-C-H-E-R-O-O.
Kimberly?
This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is shrivel. Shrivel. It's a verb meaning to shrink and form wrinkles. The time-lapse video depicts grapes as they shrivel and turn into raisins. Shrivel.
Shrivel. S-H-R-I-V-E-L. Shrivel.
Alec?
Your word is aggravate. Aggravate.
Aggravate. A-G-R-I-V-A-T-E. Aggravate.
The correct spelling is A-G-G-R-A-V-A-T-E. Your word is, sorry, cronies. Cronies.
Cronies. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Certainly. Isabella and her cronies have had a standing monthly dinner date for decades. Cronies.
Cronies. C-R-O-N-I-E-Z. Cronies, no?
Correct spelling is C-R-O-N-I-E-S. Cronies.
Oscar?
Your word is maniacal. Maniacal.
Maniacal. M-A-N-I-A-C-L-E.
Correct spelling is M-A-N-I-A-C-A-L.
Alexis?
The word is churned. Churned. It's a past tense verb.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Certainly. Winnie's stomach churned after eating 3 corn dogs and then going on the loop.
Churned. C-H-U-R-N-E-D. Churned.
Thank you. This has more than one pronunciation and could also be confused with another word, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is tiara, can also be pronounced tiara. It is a noun meaning a decorative band or semicircular ornament for the head, often made of flowers, fabric, or metal for wear on formal occasions. In a sentence, Nita wore a tiara to her quinceañera. Tiara or tiara.
Tiara. T-I-A-R-A. Tiara.
Thank you.
Iker?
This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is inaudible. Inaudible. It means incapable of being heard. Inaudible.
Okay. Inaudible. I-N-A-U-D-I-B-L-E.
Thank you. The word is pistons. Pistons, it's a plural noun. Pistons.
Pistons. P-I-S-T-O-N-S. Pistons.
Thank you.
Nina?
Your word is feisty. Feisty.
Feisty. F-I-E-S-T-Y. Feisty.
Correct spelling is F-E-I-S-T-Y.
Denise?
Your word is Chicago. Chicago can also be pronounced Chicago. Chicago.
Chicago. Chicago.
Thank you.
Jacobo.
Your word is benefited. Benefited. It is a past tense verb. Benefited.
Benefited. Benefitted.
Thank you. And audience, the judges know this, but there were two correct spellings for that word. Either one of them would have been fine, and he certainly did one of them. Your word is reenactment. Reenactment.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Certainly. A history enthusiast, Carl, desperately wanted to attend a reenactment of the Battle of Gettysburg. Reenactment.
Reenactment. R-E-A-C-T-M-E-N-T. Reenactment.
Correct spelling is R-E-E-N-A-C-T-M-E-N-T. This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you more information. The word is crevices. Crevices, it's a plural noun meaning narrow openings of some depth caused especially by a split or cleavage, narrow recess-like slits. In the sentence, as the statue had been outside for centuries, there were crevices in the marble. Crevices.
Crevices. C-R-E-V-I-C-E-S. Crevices.
Thank you.
And that concludes round 2.
And if you were eliminated, you may take your seat over with parents or wherever.
There's a question for number 18.
Yeah. Yes. We can, I tell you what, we'll take about a 3 or 4 minute break, so if you need to go to the bathroom, go ahead. I don't want you thinking about that more than spelling. Thank you for reminding me. I'd already said that word. Sometimes they laugh on the back.
Allá está un ángulo derecho, no tienes que estar. Vente, mira, para que veas. Pero soy. ¿Tienes uno? ¿Tienes una cámara? Bájala. Aquí. Bájala aquí pegadito aquí. Que encuadres parte de los globos y parte de esto. Y se marca bien chingón. Es que los gorros están volteando para acá. Están volteando para acá.
Round 13. Agreed. And 13 is how many students we've got. Sorry, that's where that number came from. Now, round 3. I'll get there. And so, this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. So I'll give you a little more word. The word is intubated. Could also be pronounced intubated or intubated. Intubated. It's a verb meaning treated by the introduction of a tube into a hollow organ, as in the trachea or intestine, to keep that organ open or to restore its openness if obstructed. In a sentence, the patient had to be intubated to keep his airway open. Intubated.
Can you give it in a sentence?
Certainly. The patient had to be intubated to keep his airway open.
Intubated. I-N-T-U-B-A-T-E-D. Intubated.
Thank you. The word is ordained. Ordained.
May I have it in a sentence?
Certainly. Dave was ordained as a minister after graduating from the seminary. Ordained.
Ordained. O-R-D-A-I-N-E-D. Ordained.
Thank you.
Miguel.
The word is counterfeit. Counterfeit.
Counterfeit. C-O-U-N-T-E-R-F-E-I-T. Counterfeit.
Thank you.
Leslie.
The word is pioneered. Pioneered.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Certainly. Yasmin pioneered the use of baggies to keep board game pieces organized, and it changed our family's life forever. Pioneered.
Pioneered. P-I-O-N-E-E-R-D. Pioneered.
The correct spelling is P-I-O-N-E-E-R-E-D.
Al.
And this has a couple of pronunciations, so I'll give them both. Prophetically, prophetically, or prophetically, prophetically.
P-R-O-P-H-E-T-I-C-A-L-L-Y. Prophetically.
Thank you.
Kimberly.
Infrared. Infrared.
Could you repeat it?
Certainly. Infrared. Infrared.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Certainly. The sun's infrared radiation is responsible for the warmth felt in direct sunlight. Infrared.
Infrared. I-N-F-R-A-R-E-D.
Correct spelling is I-N-F-R-A-R-E-D. This word has a homonym that could be confused with, so I'll give you more information. The word is encompass. Encompass. It is a verb meaning to bring within, to include. In a sentence, Rishi's interests encompass everything from coding to crochet to reading fantasy to playing soccer. Encompass or encompass?
Encompass. ENCOMPASS. Encompass.
Thank you.
Vika.
This word can be confused with another, so I'll give you a little more information on it. The word is incontrovertible. Incontrovertible. It's an adjective meaning not open to question, indisputable, or certain. In a sentence, the jury unanimously felt that the evidence in the case was incontrovertible and beyond the shadow of a doubt. Incontrovertible.
Can you say it again?
Certainly. Incontrovertible.
Say it again.
Certainly. Incontrovertible.
Incontrovertible.
Yes.
INCON. TRIVERTABLE. Controvertible.
Correct spelling is INCONTROVERTIBLE. Incontrovertible. This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is ballast. Ballast. It is a noun meaning something that gives stability or weight, especially in character, conduct, ideas, or morals. In the sentence, Nate life experiences gave ballast to his belief that people are generally good at heart. Ballast.
Ballast. BALLIST. Ballast.
Correct spelling is BALLAST.
Gala.
Your word is mercenary. Mercenary.
Mercenary. MERCINARY.
Correct spelling is MERCENARY.
Denise.
Your word is benighted. Benighted. Can also be pronounced benighted. Benighted or benighted.
Benighted. BENIGHTED.
Correct spelling is BENIGHTED.
Jacobo.
The word is Bangalore. Bangalore.
Bangalore. BANGALORE. Bangalore.
Thank you.
Elenia.
This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is masa. Masa. A noun meaning a dough used in Mexican cuisine, as for tortillas and tamales, that is made from ground corn soaked in a lime and water solution. In the sentence, masa is nutritionally superior to many other corn preparations because soaking corn in calcium hydroxide makes niacin or vitamin B3 available for absorption in the human body. Masa.
Masa. MASA. Masa.
Thank you.
That concludes round 3.
Just one moment. Can I have everybody sit down again? Can I have down again? I want to just,
Is it Kimberly?
yes, so I need to teach you here infrared again.
For Kimberly.
Yes. Oh, did you have that?
Yes.
Yes, we need to teach you that again. Have a seat. Infrared. It is before bells, yes, it's like 3 of before bells.
Is it infrared?
Infrared, yes. It's after prophetic. Prophetically.
Guys are doing good. Some of these are really hard work.
It's after prophetically and before encompass. Write the word right before encompass.
Infrared. INFRARED.
So that was correct.
We want to be fair. Okay, round 4.
Raul?
This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you a little more information on it. The word is Sanskrit. Sanskrit, it's an ancient Indic language that is the classical language of India. As part of her studies in ancient Indian history, Opal was learning to read Sanskrit. Sanskrit.
Can you repeat the word?
Certainly. Sanskrit. Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. S-A-N-D. S. C. R-I-C-T. Sanskrit.
The correct spelling is S-A-N-S-K-R-I-T. This has a homonym, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is Vesuvian. Vesuvian can also be pronounced Vesuvian. It's an adjective meaning marked by uncertainty or sudden outburst, furious. In a sentence, Takeru's cardiologist advised him to control his Vesuvian rage unless he jeopardized his health. Vesuvian.
Vesuvian. V-E-S-U-V-I-A-N. Vesuvian.
Thank you.
Miguel.
The word is Andromeda. Andromeda.
Andromeda. A-N-D-R-O-M-E-D-A. Andromeda.
Thank you.
L.
This has a near homonym, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is mullioned. Mullioned. It's a verb meaning furnished with slender, vertical, usually non-structural bars or piers, forming a division between the lights of windows, doors, or screens. In a sentence, all of the windows of the castle were mullioned into elegant diamond-shaped sections. Mullioned.
Mullions. M-U-L-L-I-N-D. Mullions.
Correct spelling is M-U-L-L-I-O-N-E-D.
Kimberly.
The word is Penelope. Penelope.
Penelope. P-E-N-E. P-E-N-E-L-O-P-E. Penelope.
Thank you.
Alexis.
This word has a homonym and could be confused with another word, so I'll give you more details. The word is cirque. Cirque. It's a noun meaning a deep, steep-walled basin high on a mountain, usually shaped like half a bowl and often containing a small lake, caused especially by glacial erosion and usually forming the blunt head of a valley. In a sentence, Joel and his family set up camp on the bluff above the cirque.
Cirque. C-I-R-Q-U-E. Cirque.
Thank you.
Eichert. Oh, wait. Sorry. Jacobo.
The word is leander. Leander.
Can I get the definition, please?
Certainly. It's a noun. In Greek mythology, a youth who swims the Hellespont nightly to visit Hero and who ultimately drowns in one of the crossings. In a sentence, Leander swam in the darkness by the light in Hero's tower and drowned one evening when the light was extinguished. Leander.
Leander. L-E-A-N-D-E-R. L-E-E-R, Leander.
Thank you.
Elena.
The word is Arcturus. Arcturus.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Certainly. Arcturus. It could also be pronounced Arcturus. Arcturus.
Arcturus. A-R-C-T-U-R-O-U-S. Arcturus.
Correct spelling is A-R-C-T-U-R-U-S.
And that concludes round 1.
All right, we begin round 5. This word has a homonym that could be confused with another word. I'd also point out, since we're down to 5 people, it's still possible everybody could misspell a word. And if everybody misspells a word, everybody stays in. So from this point on, that becomes more possible. This word has a homonym, could be confused with another word, so I'll give you a little more information. It's a noun, meaning the inversion of the order of syntactical elements in the second of 2 juxtaposed and syntactically parallel phrases or clauses, and I know that helped a lot. As an example of chiasmus, is found in Shakespeare's Macbeth in the phrase, foul is fair and fair is foul. Chiasmus.
Can you repeat the definition?
Certainly. The inversion of the order of syntactical elements in the second of 2 juxtaposed and syntactically parallel phrases or clauses.
Yes, please.
C.
Can you repeat the word?
Certainly. Chiasmus.
C-H.
You're close, actually. C-H-I-A-S-M-U-S. By the way, we're now at the point where all the parents go, I don't know any of these words, so don't worry. The word is Alhambra. Alhambra.
Alhambra. A-L-H-A-M-B-R-A.
Thank you. This word could be confused with another, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is pneumonia, also pronounced pneumonia. It is an acute disease that is marked by the inflammation of lung tissue and is characterized by fever, chills, and difficulty in breathing, and is typically caused by an infectious agent. In a sentence, the most common form of pneumonia is caused by a streptococcus bacterium, and in mild cases can be treated with antibiotics. Pneumonia.
Pneumonia. P-N-E-U-M-O-N-I-A. Pneumonia.
Thank you.
Alexis.
The word is trilby. Trilby.
Can I have the definition?
Certainly, a soft felt hat with an indented crown.
Trilby. T-R-I-L-B-Y. Trilby.
Thank you.
Jacobo.
The word is fadu. Fadu.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Certainly. In the city of Coimbra, singers of fado are traditionally men in academic costume. Fado. It is it's a Portuguese folk song, typically plaintive or mournful. Fado.
Fado. F-A-D-U. Fado.
Correct spelling is F-A-D-O.
And that concludes round 5.
And if you're limited, it can be received. Now, at this point, we'll have our first, second, and third place winners. It is entirely possible that everybody will misspell a word. If so, everybody stays in. If one person spells a word right and two miss it, that one person still has to spell another word correctly. So it's always possible. Even if you miss a word, you may still be staying in the B. If one person does spell the word right and then gets the next word right, we'll have a speed spell off between the other two, and the first one to miss a word will be eliminated in that case. But to get first place, you have to spell 2 words correctly in a row and be the only person in 2 words spelling the word correctly. So let's begin round 6.
Miguel?
This has 2 pronunciations. I'll give you both. Spandau and Spandau.
Spandau. S-P-A-N-D-A-U. Spandau.
Okay. The word is misericords. Misericords.
Misericords. Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Certainly. Winchester Cathedral in England has a large collection of intricately carved 14th century misericords.
Misericords. M-I-S M-I-S R-I-C-O-R-D-S.
The correct spelling is M-I-S-E-R-I-C-O-R-D-S or M-I-S-E-R-I-C-O-R-D-E-S. This word has a homonym that could be confused with another word. It also has 2 pronunciations. I'll give you both and a little more information on the word. The word is Piraeus or Piraeus. Piraeus or Piraeus. It's a geographical name, and it's a city in eastern Greece that is located on the Saronic Gulf and serves as the port for Athens. In a sentence, Piraeus or Piraeus was founded in the 5th century BCE and was initially used as a base for the Athenian fleet and for trade. Piraeus or Piraeus?
Piraeus. P-I-R-A-E-U-S. Piraeus.
And that concludes round 6.
So one of you is our winner and one of you is our runner-up. To win, you must be the only person to spell 2 words in a row correctly. I tell you what, just to make it a little faster, can I move you here and you move there? That way you're right up close to the, any of those. Just so you can get up close to the mic, because we're going to be going through the rounds pretty fast now, especially with 2 very good spellers like you. All right.
Miguel?
word is Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic. Also could be pronounced Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic.
Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic.
Okay. The word has a homonym, so I'll give you a little more information. The word is water. Water. A noun meaning the liquid that descends from the clouds as rain. Water.
Can you repeat the definition again?
It's the liquid that descends from the clouds as rain. In a sentence, water pelted the windshield so hard and fast that Etsu pulled off to the side of the road and waited for it to stop. Water.
Water. W-A-T-E-R. Water.
Thank you.
And that concludes round 6.
The word is bookworm. Bookworm.
Bookworm. B-O-O-K-W-O-R-M. Bookworm.
Thank you.
Alexis?
Your word is scold. Scold.
Can I have a definition?
Certainly. To chide loudly or rudely, to rebuke with severity.
Scold. S-C-O-L-D. Scold.
Thank you.
And that concludes round 7.
The word is downcast. Downcast.
Downcast. D-O-W-N-C-A-S-T. Downcast.
Alexis?
Could be confused with another word, so I'll give you more information on it. The word is purse. Purse. It's a receptacle, as in a handbag, pocketbook, or wallet, used to carry money and awful other small objects about with one. In a sentence, Kathleen tossed her sunglasses and keys into her purse and headed out the door. Purse.
Purse. P-U-R-S-E. Purse.
And that concludes round.
Thank you. And this word could be confused with another, so I'll give you more details. The word is grumbling. Grumbling. It's a verb meaning expressing dissatisfaction, especially in a loud, harsh voice and surly manner. In a sentence, the class started grumbling when Mrs. Griffin announced a pop quiz. Grumbling.
Grumbling. G-R-U-M-B-L-I-N-G. Grumbling.
Alexis?
The word is garlic. Garlic.
Can I have a definition?
Certainly. The bulb of a European plant related to the onion, which has a strong and persistent odor and taste, and is composed of a number of smaller bulbs, and is often used as a condiment. In the sentence, Freya added an extra clove of garlic and some crushed red peppers to the spaghetti sauce. Garlic.
Garlic. G-A-R-L-I-C. Garlic.
And that concludes round 9.
Erase. Erase.
Erase. E-R-A-S-E. Erase.
Thank you.
Alexis?
Kidney. Kidney.
Kidney. K-I-D-N-E-Y. Kidney.
And that concludes round 10.
Sorry. Go ahead. And with the judge's agreement, we're jumping ahead a little further in the list simply because you two are excellent spellers, and we were going to be going a long time with really easy words there in the middle for some reason. So we're moving to a different part of the list because you guys can handle it. Trust me, it means that you're really good. That's we have confidence in you. The word is ramifications. Ramifications.
Ramifications. R-E-M-A-F-I-C-A-T-I-O-N-S.
The correct spelling is R-A-M-I-F-I-C-A-T-I-O-N-S. The word is marionette. Marionette.
Can I have the definition?
Certainly. This word is a puppet moved by strings or by hand, as in a puppet show. In a sentence, the performance with a marionette was the hit of the show.
Can I have the language of origin?
Certainly, it's originally French, which probably formed it from a biblical name.
Marionette. M-A-R-I-O-N-E-T. Marionette.
The correct spelling is M-A-R-I-O-N-E-T-T-E. And since nobody got the word right, you both think it's okay. See, it's always possible for everybody to spell it wrong, so that's all right. The word is vacuousness. Vacuousness.
Vacuousness. V-A-C-U-O-U-S-N-E-S-S. Vacuousness.
Thank you. The word is hackneyed. Hackneyed.
Can I have the definition?
Certainly. It's an adjective meaning without originality, freshness, or interest, commonplace or trite. In a sentence, the marketing adjective extreme soon became as hackneyed as super and ultra. Hackneyed.
Can I have the language of origin?
This is probably from an English geographical name.
Can you repeat the definition?
Certainly. Without originality, freshness, or interest, commonplace or trite.
Hackneyed?
Hackneyed.
Hackneyed. H-A... C-K-N-E-E-D, hackneyed.
The correct spelling is H-A-C-K-N-E-Y-E-D. Okay, now, if you get this word right, you'll be our winner. You'll be our second place. The word is inimical. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Inimical. Inimical. And that is an adjective. Inimical.
Inimical. I-N-I-M-A-C-L-E. Inimical.
Correct spelling is I-N-I-M-I-C-A-L. And normally you would go next, but because that was a one-word round, he actually has to go again.
Oh.
So you can sit down. You're still in though. It's just he has to go again. The word is bumptious. Bumptious.
Bumptious. B-U-M-P-T-I-O-U-S. Bumptious.
Thank you. Your word is quittance. Quittance.
Can I have a definition?
Certainly. It's a noun meaning the act of freeing or releasing, specifically discharge from a debt or an obligation. In the sentence, Joseph offered his cousin an official deed of quittance, saying that what he had already received was payment enough. Quittance.
Can I have the language of origin?
Yes, the word was formed in French from Latin-derived elements before becoming English.
Quittance?
Quittance.
Quittance. Q U I T E N C E. Quittance.
Correct spelling is Quittance. And once again, if you get this right, you win. If you miss it, you still win. This could be confused with another word, so I'll give you a little more detail on it. The word is subsequent. Subsequent could also be pronounced subsequent. Subsequent. It's an adjective meaning following in time, coming or being later than something else. In a sentence, Derek's accident and subsequent surgery to repair the damage kept him away from work for 2 weeks. Subsequent or subsequent.
Subsequent. SUBSEQUENT. Subsequent.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too.
It is an honor to announce this year's Spelling Bee first place winner from Wade Carpenter Middle School, Miguel Valenzuela. I would like the principal to come up here and his parents, if they're here. Mr. Dillon, Ms. Valenzuela, congratulations. I'd like to, Miguel, will you come up here, please? I apologize, Bureau Rotary, please.
Congratulations, young man. Congratulations, young lady. Wonderful job. Incredibly tough words, so my hat's off to both of you. But on behalf of the Rio Rico Rotary, we'd like to present you with a little token of our appreciation. Congratulations for doing so well today. This is for first place. I know there's a $50 gift certificate in there, and I know some other goodies in there, so thank you so much. And I know I'm premature here, but thank you so much. Wonderful job. Excellent. And once again, a token of our appreciation from the Rio Rico Rotary Club. Congratulations.
John.
It is an honor to announce our second place winner, Alexis Simon from Little Red Schoolhouse. Please come up. That's a 2023 Stone Little Red. Could I have the principal or representative from Little Red, teacher, and parents? I know parents are here. So there you have two. First of all, let's give everybody a round of applause. You are all phenomenal. Thank you for the hard work. I mean, what you put into it. I saw so many faces just struggling, but you gave it your all. And that's something to be proud of. We have two amazing young people who did a phenomenal job. They went back and forth, and you have something to be very proud of. So you know what we're going to do this time? We're going to let each one talk and say a couple of words. We're going to start with Miguel. You going to say something, Miguel?
I'm just, I want to thank part for my mom for helping me study. It means a lot to me.
Alexis?
Thank you everyone so much. I want to thank my parents and my whole entire family for helping me study for this. And I really appreciate all the opportunities I've had coming here several times, so thank you so much.
By the way, Miguel was runner-up last year, so congratulations, Miguel. All right, here we go. So we're going to start. Okay, so please, can we have everybody come back to your seats one more time? This time's for the goodies. So if you could please sit down in your assigned chairs, that would be great. We're going to play musical chairs, so not sitting down. By the time I stop talking, you don't win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm supposed to sing? Mr. Fanny, we got everybody here, thank God. Everybody stayed. Let's give them a, please stand up. I want all of you to stand up. Hey! Wow. Amazing, amazing. Thank you for all the hard work.
Okay, you guys, when you get your certificate, you're going to come up here and get it from Mr. Velásquez. Then you're going to go to the next table and get gifts from the judges and medals. And then you're going to go to the next table and you're going to get a backpack. And then you're going to go to the next table and you're going to get a dictionary to put in your backpack. And then the last table, you're going to receive a tablet from Mr. Velásquez. And then at the end, put your backpack and stuff down on the floor. Ms. Renteria will be there to help you, and then you'll get your picture taken in the back. And then when you're done, you can go lunch in just a few minutes, but we're going to go back to your parents because they're setting up lunch now, okay?